So welcome to a list Abacus. Now this is a PC and a Mac app. It's been designed to help you do the most common tasks that you'll be doing as an email marketer, which is merge, subtract, and find special target audiences basically within your lists. So let me go and demonstrate it for you now. Okay, so as you can see, we have 4 tabs across the top. One's called merge lists, then is subtract lists, intersect, and inverse intersect. Now, it sounds complicated, but it's very, very simple. First, merging lists together. Why do we do it? Simply to have one list to target and to deduplicate everything on that list. That's one of the most common things that you will be doing. So for this task, all you'll ever need to do is just drag your lists in, press merge, and deduplicate, which is here at the bottom. So if I do that, it's going to come up with a flurry of windows, and it's going to ask where the email actually is. If it finds the header, so there's a heading above the email block, like there is basically on the list 1 for me. So essentially I'm just going to say email is the header, and it just needs to identify if there is a header. If not, it's going to find the email anyway, so it doesn't matter whether it has a header. By that, by the way, I mean if above your list you have a header saying email and the emails are underneath it, that's what it's looking for. Okay, so I'm now going to minimize that for a second. So it's asking me for the same thing on list 2, and this time it's actually just picked up the email, so that's fine. And it's going to ask me the same thing on list 3, and I'm just going to show you. There it is, found the email on list 3. So now all 3 lists have been taken care of. It's now asking for an output folder, so I'm going to output that to my list backup folder, which I'm going to show you in a moment, and I'm going to call it a name. So I'm going to call it merged, and press save, and that's it. That's the job done. And you can merge multiple lists, as many as you like here, and deduplicate at the same time. Just to show you that's worked, I'm just going to take you through the lists and show you the folder that it's listed the file in. So there's the merged, which essentially I'm going to open now, and these are just demo addresses, so I'm just going to slide that across. There you go. That's my list of merged mails, and my starting lists, I'm just going to show you those as well. So as list 1 has only got 5. Yes, that's fine. So there's 5 emails there, starting from 1 to 5. List 2 is starting list saying customers from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And list 3 is actually just a combination of list 1 and list 2. So just to show the tool has actually worked, you can see in the original list, which is under merged. Let's pull that back up, and I'll bring that up for you, which is just here. All right, so we should be seeing 10 emails, and here they are. All right, so it's merged and deduplicated that list and given me a clean list with no duplicates of all the lists I've put in. Okay, so now list Abacus is not just one tool, doesn't do one trick, it actually does 4 tricks, and the second tab you see here is called subtract, and essentially the objective of this is to remove any unwanted emails you may have from a list. Now, you could do this for various reasons. The most common reason why we do it is we merge lists together, and then we go and remove the suppression list, which is the list of unsubscribed customers from that big merge list. That way we don't target people who have unsubscribed from our lists. Otherwise it just ends up with higher spam rates and people get annoyed. So that's the reason why we subtract lists. Now we also do have 2 other tools. One's called intersect and inverse intersect, which sounds like big mathematical terms, but really all that is, let me probably best explain this with a diagram for you. If you have list A or list 1 and list 2, where the 2 circles intersect, in other words, where customers appear on both lists, that's your intersect. The reason why we may want to do that, for example, is if you're targeting customers which have bought, let's just say, graphics products, so you know that you have a list of people that have bought graphics product A from you, then graphics product B from you, the likelihood is that the people that have bought both product A and product B are actually graphics customers. So with intersect lists, you can identify exact target audiences that match up your criteria, and you can merge or find intersects with as many lists as you like. So the more lists you put in, the more specific that particular intersection becomes. Now reverse intersect, which sounds again complicated, everything else that's left over is the reverse intersect. So really it's a way of identifying specific audiences that either have or have not bought multiple products from you of a particular type. So that way you end up with defined marketing lists which you can target for specific campaigns. Again, with List Abacus, obviously you can do this with just drag and drop. You drop your lists in and it'll just do the work for you. It's as simple as that. Okay, so this is the only software on the market that does this, and I hope you can see how useful it actually is. It's going to help you combine lists. It's going to help you remove anything basically from lists that you don't want. It's going to help you define target audiences within your lists that is going to make you more profitable long term. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on board.